Okay, we continue. Then third mechanism is by reducing the toxic conversion. So this best example it is that metabolism of the methanol to the toxic metabolites by that competing for the same enzyme. That enzyme is alcohol dehydrogenase. Then fourth mechanism is the receptor site competition. So that is. We as we know that some antidotes are there, so what they do, they displace the poison from that particular receptor site and they antagonize the effect of that. Then fifth one is the receptor side blockade. So that is a best example is the atropine it is block the effects of anticholinesterase agents. Then sixth mechanism of action is a toxic effect by bypass. So this is provided by the use of 100% oxygen in the cyanide poisoning. So these are the mechanism of action for the antidotes poisoning. Then let's see very very important, the poison and its antidotes, and is many times it is asked in the exam. So in that first one is you can see on the screen, acetaminophen or paracetamol. So for the poisoning of acetaminophen and paracetamol, the antidote used is acetylcysteine. Then for the anesthetics, local anesthetics, that is antidote use lipid emulsion, that fat emulsion. See, these are the very important in the like that last year if you see the last year question paper of the GPAT exam, then you may got this question, that is this poison antidote was given and we have to match the correct pairs of that. So four nearly for the 4 marks, 4 poisons and its antidotes were asked. Then for the aniline, antidote is methylene blue. Then anticholinesterase, that is for organophosphates, antidote is atropine. Then and pralidoxime. Then for the antidepressants, for the poisoning of antidepressants, antidote uses sodium bicarbonate lipid emulsion. Then for the antidepressants for which are the non-cyclic in nature, that is the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. uh, for that sodium bicarbonate, same lipid emulsions are also used. Means antidepressants in case of the cyclic and the non-cyclic, both sodium bicarbonate and lipid emulsion are used. Then see here for the arsenic, dimaval. Then for benzodiazepines flumazenil. You may note down these antidotes, this poison and its antidotes. Then beta blockers, for the poisoning of beta blockers, atropine, insulin, calcium, glucagon, they are used. Then beta blockers, okay, then after that black widow spider, for the poisoning of black widow spider, that is the its antivenin is used, antivenin latrodictus mactans, this antivenin is used for that. Then for calcium channel blockers, atropine, insulin, calcium, lipid emulsions are used. So you may pause the video and you may write it down, that is poison and its antidotes. So I had downloaded these notes from this website, that is you can see this website is there, so you may also download from this website also. Then the remaining these are the for the, yes, this last year this cyanide was also asked in the exam. Cyanide, for the poisoning of cyanide, that is hydroxycobalamin, sodium thiosulfate is used. Then digoxin, atropine, digoxin immune fab is used. Then for the poisoning of ethylene glycol, fomepizole, pyridoxine, sodium bicarbonates are used. For glycol ethers, you can see here glycol ethers. So for the poisoning of glycol ethers, this is fomepizole is used. Then for hydrofluoric acid burns, calcium gluconate is used as a antidote. Then for poisoning of the iron, deferoxamine is used. Then for poisoning of isoniazid, that is pyridoxine vitamin is used. Then for the poisoning of lead, also lead mercury dimaval is used. Then see here that again for the methanol, for the glycol ethers, that is same, fomepizole is same. Then for paracetamol, we had seen acetylcysteine. So similarly here for the mushrooms, for the hepatotoxics, that is Amantia thalloids, same acetylcysteine is used. Then see again for the mushrooms which is seizure inducing or hydrazide containing mushrooms, again pyridoxine. We had seen isoniazid, isoniazid here. For isoniazid, pyridoxine uses. So similarly here in the case of mushrooms, hydrazide containing mushroom, pyridoxine is used. Then for nitrates or nitrites, for both, that is methylene blue is used. Then for opioids, naloxone is used. Then for the poisoning of organophosphate insecticides, that is atropine, pralidoxime is used. Then salicylates, for the salicylates, sodium bicarbonate. Then previously we had seen also that sodium bicarbonate were used also in the see here for the salicylates, for sodium channel blocking drugs, sodium bicarbonate is used. Then lipid emulsion also. Then for sulfonylurea, that this is octreotide, this antidote is used. Sulfonylurea, oral hypoglycemic agent, this sulfonylurea is, and for that octreotide is antidote is used. Then we had seen that is sodium bicarbonate, that is for the salicylates also, for sodium channel blocking drugs also. Then see here, that is for the one another, that is for the antidepressants which are cyclic in the nature, or the antidepressants which are non-cyclic in the nature. So for that both sodium bicarbonate lipid emulsion, then for antidepressant non-cyclic sodium bicarbonate lipid emulsion. And similarly here also for the salicylates also and sodium channel blocking drugs also, this sodium bicarbonate and lipid emulsion is used as an antidote. Okay, so this is we had seen these you can see on the screen. You may pause the video and you may write it down in your notebook. So this is the very important, and many times the question on the antidotes, poison and its antidotes are asked on that. Okay, so we will continue with the antidotes, adjuvant antidotes in the next class. Thank you so much for your attention. If you don't subscribe the channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon to get the latest updates of upcoming videos. Share the videos with your classmate, because sharing is like the caring. Happy learning, stay safe.